charge you with genocide. We charge you with genocide. Biden, Biden, you can't hide. Biden, Biden, you can't hide. You committed genocide. You committed genocide. Biden, Biden, you can hide. Biden, Biden, you can hide. You supported genocide. You supported genocide. Free Palestine. 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 Within our lifetime. Within our lifetime. We will free Palestine. We will free Palestine. 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 Biden, Biden, you can't hide. 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 We charge you with genocide. 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 Free Palestine. Free Palestine. Free Palestine.
All right, everyone. Today is Thursday, December 28th, 2023. We are live here in New York City, Zuccotti Park. We are right down the block from Wall Street. As soon as you tune in here, smash that like button. Also, you can share this stream, get it out to more people.
From the river to the sea, Palestine will be free. Palestine will be free. Free Palestine. Free Palestine. Free Palestine. Resistance is justified. The people face genocide. Resistance is justified. The people are colonized. Israel, you can hide. We charge you with genocide. Israel, what do you say? How many kids did you kill today? Israel, we know you. You imprison children too. Israel, you can't hide. We charge you with genocide. is only one solution. Intifada revolution. There is only one solution. Intifada revolution. Intifada, intifada. Long live the intifada. Intifada, intifada. Long live the intifada. Israel, you can't hide. You're committing genocide. Israel, we know you. You imprison children too. Israel, what do you say? How many kids did you kill today? Biden, Biden, what do you say? How many kids did you kill today? So free, free Palestine. Free, free, free Palestine. Free, free Palestine. Free, free Palestine. Resistance is justified. People are colonized. Resistance is justified. People are occupied. Resistance is justified. When people face genocide. So free, free Palestine. Free, free Palestine. Free, free, free Palestine. Free, free Palestine. Free, free Palestine. Free, free, free Palestine. In our thousands, in our millions. We are all Palestinians. In our thousands, in our millions. In our thousands, in our millions. In our millions, in our billions. We are all Palestinians. In our thousands, in our millions. In our thousands, in our millions. We are all Palestinians. We are all Palestinians. In our thousands, in our millions. In our thousands, in our millions. We are all Palestinians. Free, free Palestine. Free, free Palestine. Free, free, free Palestine. Free, free, free Palestine. From the river to the sea. From the river to the sea. Palestine will be free. Palestine will be free. From the river to the sea. From the river to the sea. Palestine will be free. Palestine will be free. Resistance is justified. When people are colonized. Resistance is justified. When people are colonized. Not another nickel. Not another dime. No more money.
You are okay to support Zionism. You are okay to encourage the murder of your people. Listen to what he's saying. You have no problem. You have no problem that October 7th will happen again. Listen to this. You have no problem that October 7th should happen again. You are willing to encourage October 7th to happen again. That's your choice. I'm not saying it was tragic. It was tragic. This is what we say. It was tragic. It was tragic. And if you identify with the Israeli flag, you are a murderer and a kafir and an uppercut. Yes. Geigesund, you have the right to your opinion to endanger your people. That's your choice. Go ahead. That's your choice. No problem. Your people are being endangered because what you associate with. Oh, that's a good point. That's a good point. That's a good point. Can I ask you something? How do you know? How do I know that they're going to kill me first? Maybe you first. Maybe I'm going to be third. Why do you say a statement you cannot back? Tell me why.
Everybody hates you. You're a brave.
Trade the dome. Okay. And therefore Hamas will kill me. Listen, therefore Hamas will kill me first.
Everybody hates you.
Try to explain me. I would love to understand your point. I would love to understand what you said. Tell me why in the world Hamas will kill me first. Maybe the 10th they'll kill me. Why the first? Tell me why the first. Please explain. Please explain yourself. Please explain yourself. Please prove your point. I would love to listen to what you said.
Go. Look out. Go to hell.
I went to Gaza. I visited Gaza. I'm doing for my people. I'm doing for humanity. And it's your choice. It's your choice to identify with the enemy. It's your choice to direct all violence to you and to your people. That's your choice.
Sewer rats you came out of tunnels. You're the sewer rat.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Do you know Hamas, how many Arabs Hamas killed? Do you know Hamas is how many Arabs? Are you from the Middle East?
No, I'm Bosnian.
You're Bosnian. You're ignorant. You're ignorant.
What makes me ignorant?
You know, don't know
What makes you tell me this history? Tell me. What happened?
If you don't agree that there is occupation, you're not in this world. Are you agree that there is occupation? Are you agree there is occupation? Yes or no?
I agree,
He's not
stupid.
part
You
of our
belong
Are you agree there is occupation? Yes or no? Is there occupation? Is there occupation? Yes or no?
No, these are intelligent people. I can argue. You're stupid.
I ask you first. Is there occupation? Yes or no? Yes or no? Is there
I
occupation?
don't talk to you. You're stupid. I don't talk to stupid people. Stop listening to me. This is intelligent people. Stupid people are speaking. You don't know what you're talking about. You know the history of Palestine? Do you know the history of Palestine? No. Do you know that? How was Israel created? You know?
I do know how Israel was created.
What?
I do know how Israel was created.
You know?
Yes, by killing 15,000 people and expelling 750,000 Palestinians. That's how
Do you know how they were expelled? Do you know why? How it came about? Do you know? There was a war. They declared
Why did it talk
the
about
UN partitioned Israel. Israel agreed. Half Palestine. Is that true?
Sir, how many children have you
Arabs.
killed? How many children have you killed in Gaza? How
Don't
many
say
children-
subjects.
How many children? No, why talk about
She's
Israel? Let's
changing
talk about what's happening now.
No. Let's talk
How many
history.
children have you killed? How many children have you killed?
How many children have killed in the 30 years? Still in Iraq?
Palestine. It's not just the rest of the Palestinians are getting bombed, killed,
oppressed, facing siege, blockade, occupation, oppression in every sense of the world. Palestinians in every single inch of Palestine, whether they are even citizens of the Zionist state, whether they live in the West Bank, whether they are in the South, Palestinians in every corner of Palestine are oppressed by Israeli colonization. And this is why we have to have this emergency protest today on top of the constant mobilizations we were having. Because 2 days ago, the genocidal Zionist entity murdered at least 6 Palestinians in an airstrike on Tulkarem. More are injured. And we know that many Palestinians die of their injuries because of Israeli refusal to allow them to have adequate medical care. Just the other day, 80 bodies were returned with organs missing. But after this airstrike in Tulkarem, after an hour-long raid, the head of the Tulkarem doctor syndicate said that one of the injured could have lived, but he was stabbed to death in an ambulance by an Israeli soldier. And that some of the other Palestinians that were killed, when they arrived to the hospital from the injuries that they received from the airstrike, they were executed on site by the Israeli occupation forces. As the U.S. backed and funded military continues its attempt to commit a genocide and ethnically cleanse Gaza for over 85 days, its occupation forces are working violently to extend the annihilation campaign to all of Palestine. Since before October 7th, Israel has raided, bombed Palestinians and Palestinian refugee camps all across the West Bank, including Jenin and Nablus. They have murdered over 25,000 Palestinians in Gaza and over 500 Palestinians in the West Bank this year alone. We're reminded in every statement and every action taken by Israel and its representatives since October 7th and well before that, that the project of Zionism is one of settler colonialism with clear intent to annihilate all Palestinian life and history. This is the project that our taxes fund. This is what we struggle against and what we have resisted for over 75 years. But it's not just Zionism, it's not just Israel we call out. We are calling out its supporters, its facilitators. This is why, as people who live in the United States of America, the imperialist belly of the beast, especially in cities like New York City, near places where we stand like Wall Street. Without U.S. backing, without U.S. support, politically, financially, in the media, and in so many other ways, the Palestinian resistance would have defeated Israel a long time ago. But it's this country that's waging a genocide against the Palestinian people. It's this country, the United States, that sent the weapons manufactured by U.S. companies, paid for by our tax dollars, my and your tax dollars, that have killed upwards of 10,000 Palestinian children in Gaza this year. And it's the cooperation of every normalizing government. I'm not just against Israel and the United States for them killing my people. I'm against every so-called Arab and so-called Muslim country that is aiding and abetting this genocide. Every single entity that tries to normalize relations with Israel, that is having parties and celebrations with Zionists while Palestinian children get slaughtered. liberation struggle. And so today, I want to introduce you all to an organization called Egyptian Diaspora Resists, and they are here to share a few words from the people who are actually resisting this genocide and how they are holding their government accountable in this moment, just like we should be holding our government accountable and all governments of the world accountable for this horrific genocide.
I'm sure we all know that every time an action for Palestine occurs, we as Egyptians show up with full support from the bottom of our hearts. But we have yet to reckon with the Egyptian state's role in this horrific genocide. As more and more Egyptians have had to flee Sisi's military dictatorship since 2014, an increasing network of us in the diaspora have found it imperative to speak out not only about our government's tyrannical oppression of our people, but also about its disgraceful collaboration with the state of Israel in its normalization efforts and the siege of Gaza. As Egyptians in the diaspora, we have the relative privilege of using our voice, whereas millions of Egyptians in Egypt and the thousands languishing in prisons cannot. By standing here today, we are lending our voices to those who are not able to express their unwavering support for Palestinian liberation. We understand that Egypt's stance must be situated within the historical context, which goes back to Camp David Accords of 1978 under Anwar Sadat. The Egyptian state, under different regimes and to varying degrees, has worked overtime to try to condition the Egyptian people's normalization with the existence of the state of Israel. But we will never accept that. We have not forgotten that Israel has perpetrated many assaults on Egypt. We remember the 1967 war. We know our histories. We know how Israel massacred dozens of Egyptians, prisoners of war in the infamous Ras Sidr massacre in June of 67. We know about the infamous Bahr Bar massacre in 1970 when they bombed a primary school filled with children in south of Bursaid. But we stand here today as a network of Egyptian organizers here and in Europe to say that we refuse to stand by as we watch Palestinians in Gaza experience humiliation, harassment, and bribery at the hands of the Egyptian military. I'm sure that many of us Egyptians here have had to have annoying conversations with relatives, friends, and others about the fact that Egypt is doing all that it can when it comes to Gaza. But we know that that's a blatant lie. Just days ago, the Health Ministry of Gaza reported that over 9,000 Palestinians have died just as a result of not being able to enter Egypt to receive critical care. That is a shame. The Egyptian government is a target. Now more than ever, the response of the Egyptian government to the latest Israeli demand of letting up control of the Egyptian side of the Rafah border with Gaza is critical for various reasons. This is not to say that Egypt is a world power or in a position similar to Western governments who are actively committing the genocide. But we, as the Egyptian diaspora, are heeding the call of our brothers and sisters in Gaza who have since October 7th been relentlessly demanding the opening of Rafah. As Israel maintains a full blockade of the air, sea, and land of Gaza,